Assalamu alaikum. About the hijab. So I was born in a Muslim country, and when I came in Canada, I was only 3. But growing up, I was always encouraged to wear the hijab, so I started wearing the hijab in grade 1 from the beginning. If I'm being honest, it wasn't my choice. So while growing up, it was difficult for me to accept it, but then I wanted to get closer to Allah, and I decided to, that's what I did. And since then, I have felt stronger and more powerful that I can describe because, like, I feel proud of wearing it so people can see what I represent. And I feel like not many people will agree with me, but we hijabis are the face of Islam because it can be Muslim and we don't see it. Like while a hijabi, she's wearing a hijab, and everyone would assume we're Muslims, and that's how I like to feel. I like to say that we are the face of Islam, and it makes me happier. Wearing the hijab is something that really changed my life in a better way. Even though I'm living in a non-Muslim country where not everything is, if you can say, covered, but like, yeah, I feel proud of it, and I hope that this encourage other people to learn more about the hijab and trying it on.
I have to get to school really, really soon because I have a quiz at 12. But yeah, yesterday, I don't know what happened, but right before sleeping, I was like starting to like doubt myself in a way. I was like, what am I even doing? Like, I low-key wanted to quit filming this entire video just because like, I was like, is it actually gonna be helpful to others or will it be misleading? Will it like, I don't know. I was just thinking, is there really a point to it? And then I realized that's definitely waswas. Like, only shaitan can make you think that something good is actually something bad, you know? I think it's this morning when I woke up, I was like, wait, that was waswas. I don't know what I was thinking. But so far, I think this outfit's not bad. It's just this hijab is wrinkly and I'm really lazy. I don't want to steam it, but I think I will anyways. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about how this looks. Like, I've worn this hijab before while I had makeup on and it looked good, but now that I don't have any on, I feel like it kind of makes it not look as good. So yeah, so moral of the story, don't let shaitan make you think that something good that you're doing is actually bad, because that's how he's gonna steal away all of your hasanat. Don't let him take it from you, okay?
Before I started to wear the hijab officially, my biggest fear was being a victim of Islamophobia. Now that I'm wearing it, honestly, the worst part, there is no worst part in the sense that I love wearing it, but the way other people view us, mostly Muslim men, is very, very hard to deal with. I feel like when you wear the hijab, it's almost like you cannot be a human being anymore. You have to be perfect at 100%, which is impossible because human beings are sinners, but we cannot do anything. We cannot do anything wrong and we cannot be ourselves, which is so hard. I'm thinking most specifically Tabarruj. We know that it's haram to display our beauty or just to enhance it, but wearing the hijab does not mean that we are perfect. We are following Allah's orders first. And sometimes we do like to wear jewelries and makeup and all that, even though we do understand that yes, it does not really go well hand in hand with hijab. I think we also forget that we are just human beings that try to do better and aspire to be better. So all the hate and honestly the bullying, harassment that we get specifically on social media is very tiring and discouraging, to say the least. It's very hard to be a Muslim woman and be on social media without having a man calling us out, insulting us, or screaming tabarut in our comment section just because we wear it a way they don't see fit, or maybe we have makeup on. So that's honestly the biggest struggle that I've encountered yet with my hijab.
I started wearing my hijab at the beginning of Ramadan, alhamdulillah, and I'm very grateful that all my friends and my family have been nothing but supportive. So I would definitely say that my struggles are internal rather than external. I feel like when I wear the hijab, it's a constant reminder that I need to be God conscious and that every time I put it on, I am a representation of Islam. But above all, me wearing the hijab is like redefining what like beauty is, what femininity is. Because as a black woman, it feels like we have to do everything but be in our natural state in order to feel beautiful. So long nails, long lashes, long hair, all of these things are pushing us away from our most natural state. And in the end, we do this to feel desired and beautiful and feminine. So me putting on the hijab is me telling myself that I'm beautiful even when I'm covered up. I'm beautiful in my most natural state. I'm beautiful when I just put on a hijab with no makeup because I'm beautiful. So I think my biggest struggle is just relying on makeup sometimes. It's very easy to just put on some makeup every day, even though the whole point of wearing hijab is not conforming to societal norms. So yeah, I would definitely say that that's my biggest struggle right now, which is like relying too much on makeup.
Honestly, my day was starting off bad because I woke up late, like not that late. I woke up at 7:30, and I was supposed to wake up before that so that I could go to the gym because the woman only time was at 7:30. So I missed that, and I was so disappointed. But then I guess I made it up later on because the rest of the day was very productive. I'm not gonna lie, and I did all of my prayers at school except Fajr. So I'm all catched up, like not catched up, I even prayed them all on time. And also how I was feeling in this outfit, honestly it wasn't bad. I just feel like this hijab was super wrinkly, but I didn't de-wrinkle it because I didn't want to be late for my quiz this morning. For like the no makeup stuff, honestly it's just my eyebrows. Once again, like it's giving like fill in the blanks, bro. Like I just did une remarque, that's in French. I just did like a realization. Okay, usually I try to read Quran every day, but I don't always do it. Like usually if I'm not able to do it, I try to listen to it. But that's like this trying to implement Quran into my life is very new, so like I'm not even gonna be hard on myself for that. But I realize like it is so true when they say if you make room for music in your life, it will be like it will take all the room in your heart so that you can't have Quran in your heart. And I quit music a long time ago, and once again that was one of those things that were just easy for me. But when it comes to Quran, it's crazy how true it is. Like literally, all that's in my head is Quran. Like you know how usually like some random song pops in your head and you're just singing it and you're like, when did I even hear the song? Blah blah blah, and then you just sing it. That's me with Quran. Like I just randomly keep no, not singing, reciting parts of the Quran. Like literally the surah that I was reading before I left school. It's stuck in my head. I was literally about to eat, and then I start thinking of it in my head, and then I start reciting it. I'm like, bro, how am I reciting this right now? Like, it was like autopilot. Like, I didn't even think of it, and I just started saying it. So, yeah, that's crazy.